Today, we are going to build a house in the Sims 4, but the challenge is that every single room is a different country. Part 2. And also, just a little reminder, none of these rooms are going to represent a country exactly. They're going to be generalized, they're going to be stereotyped, because that's where I'm at in life, apparently. And also, second reminder, do not mind my bangs today. They apparently got wet for some reason, and now they're starting to curl up. And I can't do anything about it because I already put hairspray in it. Leave it be. Third mention, I'm sorry that my background is so dark, but that's because I've drawn down all of my blinds because of the heat. And that was all of the mentions. So, let's start, shall we? We freaking shall. And here is all the rooms that we're going to be furnishing today. We got a hallway, a primary bedroom, a walk-in closet, an ensuite bathroom, an activity room, a bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, and the courtyard. We can't forget about the courtyard. Those are the rooms that we're gonna be furnishing. And you know what? Let's start with the hallway. Because, why not, you know? And to choose our countries for our rooms, we are, of course, going to use our spinny wheel. And since the World Cup is over, I have gone ahead and added in all of the countries. Minus the countries that we've already done. But alright, you know what? Without further ado, let's just spin away for the hallway. So 1, 2, 3, go! And it's gotta be... ooh, England. Good old England. Alright, good. England is, of course, in Europe. The national flower is a Tudor rose. The national animal is a lion. I feel like a lot of countries has a lion as their national animal, but they have no lions. So that's fun. But anyways, England is also known for the royalty, the monarchy. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Literature, as for example, Shakespeare. Music, the Beatles. They're also known for pubs, sports, old buildings, Stonehenge, and tea, and lots more. But that was the head notes that I could find. Hooty hoo. Alright. What are we gonna do for the England hallway? Okay, you know what? Again, I'm gonna make this very stereotypical. And I'm also just gonna go ahead and put in items that I've personally seen. The first thing that I'm gonna put in is carpet. And I know in a lot of English homes, carpet is not used anymore, but I used to see that a lot in like TV shows and pictures and videos and stuff like that. I saw the carpet. And then, oh my gosh, the phone box. Guys, I mean, come on, we have to. Where are we gonna put this? Ooh, okay, what if we put this at the end of the hallway, size it down a little bit? I mean, come on, we have to. That's perfect. And then for the hallway, I think we're also gonna put in some radiators. So I feel like that's very common to have in like British hallways, the ones that I've seen. And by the way, I have to say, British stone houses are one of my favorite houses. Like, that's my dream house. And when I found out that stone houses are not common in Norway at all, I was kind of sad. But anyways, what are we going to put in? England pubs. What if you put in the bar? Just right in the hallway. I feel like we have to. That is too perfect to not put in. And then behind the bar, we can put up some shelves. And then on those shelves, what can we put up? I mean, we can put up some books because of the literature. Maybe some tea and some other little knickknacks. Just sort of like so. And yes, I know that is a streetcar, but I'm going to pretend that that is a metro because you have a metro system. And that was my thought process. But then moving on, we can also put down a hallway table over here with, ooh, maybe a picture of the British countryside. That could be something. And then we can also put up a record player for the music, with also some more books and a picture frame of their football team. And ooh, maybe some flowers of the Tudor rose. And let's see, the Tudor rose, it is red and white in the middle. Can I find anything similar? I mean, not really, to be honest with you. So, I mean, let's just put in this one. Call it a day on that. I try my best. And also for this hallway, maybe we can put up a clock. Because you like clocks. Big Ben. Sure. With some royalties. And the king and the queen. R.I.P. With also some pub memorabilia and some other royalties. And the good old grandma's curtains. Whoa. And I think with that, the English hallway is finito. It has very much of the grandma vibes, I must say. And we also got the teeniest, tiniest of hallways. But don't you worry, because we have a big old phone box. Hey, good old hallway. But alright, let's move on. And we're gonna move on to the activity room, the hobby room. So let's spin away for that. And a 1, 2, 3. Spin away. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Brazil. Hey, Brazil. And Brazil is in South America. Their national flower is the Ipe Amarelo. I am so sorry for the pronunciation. But their national animal, they have no official animal, but they like the jaguar. And Brazil is also known for football, the Carnival, Amazon rainforest, Rio de Janeiro, Christ the Redeemer, Iguazu Falls, Copacabana, coffee, music and dance. Hey! And what can we do for this room? This hobby room, this activity room, kind Carnival, football. Ooh, okay, I have an idea, and I think it's gonna be really bad. But what if on one side of the room, that is the dance floor, dance the night away, and on the other side of the room, that is the football field? What if you do something like so? Just throwing it out there. What if we do that? A whole disco over here, football over there, and then something in the middle. And I'm going to do the middle first because I just thought of this. But in the middle, we're going to have a table. You know that table? We're going to have coffee, drinks, snacks. Because my Brazilians, they need to have their party food. They need it now. What if we use these ones? Just make a little moment of it. And then the table in the middle, that's going to be the coffee machine. Now, what type of coffee do Brazilians drink the most? Are they more of the espresso people or the drip coffee people? Good question. Okay, I went through some forums and I think most people said drip coffee. So we're going to put that in. And I'm going to put it right there with a football magazine. And then for the drinks, you can get this one and also some party snacks. And that is a nice and dandy party table. And now for the wallpaper and the flooring. And you know what? I'm going to go all crazy with it. Today I am. We're not going to make things pretty and aesthetic today. Oh no, my party table. All right, it's back again. But yeah, I'm not going to make things nice and aesthetic today. We're just going to do it. We're just going to go all out today because I need this whimsy in my life right now. And you know what? For the flooring, since we are going to have a football pitch, I'm going to put in some grass. Because for the dance floor over here, we're going to have a dance floor. So that's going to cover up the grass. And we need the grass for the football players. And that kind of matches with the Brazilian flag. You know, yellow, green, only missing blue. So I think that's all right. But okie dokie do. For the football pitch, we need to make a football pitch. And how am I going to do that with this teeny tiny space? I mean, we could make the lines with a fence, but we don't really have enough space for that. So is there something that we can use instead? Please say so. Oh, we have this. Oh, that's going to work perfectly. Oh. But okay, a football field. We have some lines over here and then a bigger box, a little circle, half circle, big old circle, little circle, line. Right. So I think we're only going to do one part of the football field. I don't think we can squeeze in the whole gosh darn field. So let's try and squeeze this all in. We got the little lines over here, sort of like so. And then we just need a bigger rectangle. And that can be, ooh, somewhere over here maybe. Sort of like so. I mean, the inner lines are skinnier. But you know what? Let's not worry. Not today. And what are we going to do about the circle? Ooh, I mean, I guess we can use a rug. Kind of like so. I mean, yeah, sure, that can work. For today, that can work. And then we have the middle line, and that can be over here with another teeny tiny circle. And then for the other circle, the big old circle. Ooh, what can we do about that one? Because that is an open circle. Interesting. Ooh, what if we use the marble circle? What is that? This one. I mean, not perfect, but that can work. That can work. We will take that. With also the football in the middle. Boom, boom, boom. That's our football field. Hey, hey, hey. Proud of my field. I mean, the big circle should be a lot bigger, but we don't have space for that. So I'm proud of that. That's my good old football field. And then I think we should put up some more football stuff on the walls. Like, we can put up this poster with a trophy. By the way, I think we had a trophy. The football trophy that looks like the World Cup trophy. But which pack was that in? Discover University? Question mark? Please say so. Yes! MVP. This one. We can put that up as well. And you know what? Let's give them a trophy for each World Cup they have won. And Brazil have won 5 times. I see. So we're gonna put up 5 trophies. Like that. Boom, bam, bam. And that was beautiful. And you know what? Let's also put in some plants. Because of the rainforest. Oh, and also this one. Hey, the rainforest is here. Then we can also have some more football posters on the door. Because why not? Oh, and maybe this one too. I don't know why. But that just gives off the Brazil vibes. With also a signed football poster over here. Yeah. But alright, I think that was somewhat a football corner. And now we're gonna move over to Dance Revolution. And we're gonna put in that dance floor. But which dance floor are we gonna put in? Well, we're not gonna have the cardboard. Maybe this one, if the colors are right. That one is too aggressive. No, nah, could be. What about this one? Not really the vibe that I was after, but it is blue and green. So that does something. I mean, we can try with that. And if you don't like it, we can remove it. But we got the dance floor, and what else do we need? We need to make this place pop. I'm thinking Carnival. I'm thinking Copacabana. I'm thinking it all. Okay, well, first off for this dance floor, what if you put up these luminescent ribbons, some different colors, sort of like so, and then we can put up some party streamers on the other walls, kind of like so. And I mean, there's so much we can do with this room. So much we can do. Oh, you know what? Let's put up some confetti on the floor. With also this neon sign and some balloons, even more balloons. Oh, and a disco ball. And you know what? I'm also going to put in this peacock because I don't know why, but I feel like it really fits in with the carnival. And also put up a sign because the party is here. And ooh, maybe I should put in some sort of music machine because otherwise it's gonna be a very awkward party, isn't it? But what are we gonna use? The big old one. That would be realistic, but I don't want to ruin my party floor. So what if we put up some speakers on the wall, just everywhere, because the music is bumping? Oh yes, that is our party floor. Our coffee corner, the snack corner, and the football field. And I love this room. I needed this room today. That was fun. And that was the Brazil hobby room. And I love it. That's the best room in this whole entire house, I must say. What are we gonna move on to now? Oh, you know what? Now, let's move over to this bedroom over here. And I feel like this bedroom is gonna be a guest bedroom because I don't often do that. And I felt, hey, let's make a guest bedroom. So, let's spin away for that, I guess. And a 1, 2, 3, spin, spin away. And we have, ooh, Cape Verde or Cabo Verde. But right, Cabo Verde. It is located in West Africa. Their national flower is the Gerbana daisy, and the national animal is the African manatee. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool animal to have. Oh, I like that. All right. What is it known for? Oh, Cabo Verde is known for year-round sunshine. Can't relate? You go, you. It is also known for the beaches, the mountains, active volcanoes. Oh, water sports, and the national dish is cachupa. And I'm sorry for my pronunciation, but I like this country. Year-round sunshine. Sign me up. Right. Let's put up the wallpaper and flooring first. And I think for the wallpaper, I want to go something like so. You know, a little bit of blue, a little bit of white for the ocean vibes. And then for the flooring, I'm going to give them some stone flooring because I saw that in a lot of the pictures of their interior. So what if we go sort of like so? And that also makes sense because it's a hot country. I sometimes wish that I had that. I do. Sometimes I just stand in my bathroom on my cold tiles and I feel alive. But right, done for the bed. What are we going to do about that bed? I'm just looking at beds right now. You know what? Let's do something colorful. So what about this one? Does that have a funky pattern on it? Oh, maybe go with that. You know what? I'm kind of liking it. But then for the rest of the room, I definitely do think that we're going to have the dresser over here. That we're going to have a chair chilling moment over here. But it would also be cool to have something in front of the bed. So what about a little table? Maybe not the Christmas table, but oh, okay. What about that one? And then we can just have that table in front of the bed with also some stuff on it. And what can that stuff be? I mean, first of all, we can have a basket. And then I'm thinking ocean, water vibes. They like the water sports, and their national animal was a manatee. I mean, I don't think we have a manatee. No. So what is the closest to a manatee? I mean, I found a hippo, not close to a manatee at all. But I'm gonna have this hippo in that basket. Isn't that cute? Our good old towel hippo. And then water sports. I can't find anything that's good for water sports because the only water sport activities is big old items. Like we have a bucket, but that would be so rude to just give them a bucket. Oh, we have this one. Can we size that down and put that on the table? Hello? Where did it go? Okay, I guess not. We cannot put that on the table. So what can we do? Water. Give me something. What about this one? It has something to do with water. Let's just put that on the table. That is the closest we have to water that I can put on the table. It is a cute little teddy bear with a shovel, you know. And then we can also put up some flowers. And then the national flower was the Gerbana daisy. Do we have a daisy? Oh, we do. Daisy bouquet. I'm putting that on the table. How beautiful. And then I can also put up this colorful curtain. Kind of fits in. Happy about that. Let's put up the dresser. And you know what? For the dresser, what are we gonna do? Maybe this one? I mean, we could also put in this one. But I feel like that's too islandy. Too islandy vibesy. So we're gonna switch it up, put in this one. Hopefully they have something similar. And what are we gonna put on this dresser? I don't know. I'm trying to find a manatee. We got a whale. What if we put up a narwhal? Because some would say that is the cousin of the manatee. We all say that, don't we? But on this dresser, what if we put up this one? Because that is kind of water-like. It has a whale on it. And we all know the whale is the other cousin of the manatee. With also the volcano. Because of them active volcanoes. And I think that's a dealio. But then over to this corner, we can put in a chair with this pillow. That's a good pillow. And then maybe a little table over here, but we're gonna use a stump. Not a stump, a poof. As the table. And what poof do we want? I want it to be a magical poof. What about this one? Oh, and that pattern for the sunshine vibes. Yes, with those little drinking tray, so I can drink away responsibly. And then for the rug situation, what can we do about the rug situation? I mean, we have this rug, but that doesn't really fit in with the color theme. So what can we do? Beach, water, sunshine and happiness? What if we use a beach towel? I mean, since we're already here, you know, we all saw what happened with the Brazil room. I think Cabo Verde birthday is gonna get the same treatment. You know what? We're gonna go for this one. Not because of the pirate vibes, but because of the colors. It has blue, yellow, and that's apparently what we're going for today. And, ooh, what more can we do? What if we put that in a big old pot? And then we can just put a big old plant in that. I don't know. Kind of a vibe though. Let's pretend that you can't see the other part. Let's pretend today. And you know what? That was the Cabo Verde guest bedroom. Kinda neat and nice. Not too many knickety knacks, as you would see in a guest bedroom, but a little bit. We got the narwhal on the wall and everything. Hey ho. And now we're gonna move on to the ensuite bathroom. And let's spin away for that. And who do we got? We got Scotland. Hey. And this is when I should do the Scotland Forever, but I can't do that one. I don't have enough power in me. But anyways, Scotland, it is in Europe. Surprise, surprise. But Scotland's national flower is the thistle, and their national animal is the unicorn, and I love that so much. They got a mythical being for the national animal, and I respect that so much. But Scotland is also known for the Highland landscapes, Loch Ness, castles, whiskey, bagpipes, kilts, haggis, and most importantly, Scotland is known for being the birthplace of Nora's grandpa. Whoa! The most important thing. I've never met my grandpa, by the way, because he died before I was born. He even died before my mother was born. He checked out. And for those of you who are wondering, he died a month before my mother was born. Just to make the math thing. Any hoozles, let's make this Scotland bathroom. And for this Scotland bathroom, we're gonna begin with the flooring and wallpaper. And for the flooring, I am gonna put in the carpet. Now I know that carpet in the bathroom was a thing a long time ago, not today, but back in the 1970s, when my mother went to visit her family in Scotland for the very first time, she saw carpeting in the bathroom. And she was flabbergasted. So much so that she took a picture of it, and that picture is now forever ingrained into the family photo album. So therefore, to commemorate that memory, I'm gonna put in carpet in the bathroom. And you know what? I'm gonna recreate this whole bathroom because I remember it so well. Too well, actually. I've seen that picture many times, okay? And they also had a bathtub, sort of like so, with the curtain. And the shower head was not like that. It was like an attached shower thingy, but whatever. The bathtub, its head and it's popping. And then for the sink, I mean, the sink was kind of like so, but I feel like that is a very, sad looking sink. So you're gonna get a little bit of an upgrade. That one. Then I'm of course gonna put in some toothbrushes and the soap bar. Ooh, with also a trash bin right by the sink right there. I don't normally put in trash bins in the bathroom in The Sims. I don't know why, because that is pretty normal. Oh my gosh, have you ever been to a bathroom before where there is no trash bin? Because I have, and I'm just like, I have so many questions. Where do you throw your Q-tips and your cotton pads and whatnot? Like what? Huh? Anyways, oh, you know what we need? We need that poster of the Loch Ness Monster. Where was that again? I think Strangerville? Maybe. Oh, yes. Emily. That is Nessie. Perfect. And then on this wall, we can have our towels with also a shelf on top. And what are we going to have on that shelf? I don't know. But you know what I do know? We need a picture. And I'm going to put in the picture of some great old ruins. Some castle ruins. Because they had a lot of castles. I mean, they still have a lot of castles. They're not gone. But then over here, we're going to put in a little stool. Because I remember they had that in the bathroom for the grandma to sit on or something. Somebody was sitting on it. Oh, whiskey. Hold on. Who had the whiskey bottle? Life and death. There we go. The goopy bottles. Well, it's a whiskey bottle now. Hey ho! With also this. I mean, that's kind of questionable, but we need it. With also a hamper. Why not? You need a hamper. And the boopity boopity boom. That was the Scotland bathroom. Hey dee do. Wow, wow. Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to say anything. And we're just going to move on to this bedroom right here. And that is going to be the teen bedroom. So let's spin away for that. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Spin away! Who we got? Oh, it's going to be the USA. And you want to know what USA is in Norwegian? Differente stater. Or wait, we also have another name for it. Sambandsstatene. I've never heard that one before. But most people just call it the USA. But anyways, the US of A. It is located in North America. The national flower is the rose. The national animal is the bald eagle. And what they're known for. And by the way, I'm getting all this information from travel websites. So this is not from me. This is from the travel websites. This is what it says. Pop culture like music and films, Hollywood, Broadway, American football and baseball, and cowboys. And then we also got the Grand Canyon. And the USA is also known for the different types of brands like McDonald's, Starbucks, and many, many others. And the list goes on. I mean, we know US. We know the US. And by the way, fun fact, I have actually been to the US of A. I was in California for 3 months when I was 18 maybe. And I lived in the guest house of a very wonderful Mexican family. And I was almost adopted. And I wish I was. But anyways, we're gonna make an American teen bedroom. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a teen bedroom based on a lot of American media that I've seen, like in the movies, TV shows, even social media. So again, this is not gonna be an accurate representation of the country. I mean, none of the rooms are. We've all seen the Brazil room. But this is gonna be like a very stereotypical room that you see in the movies and stuff. And I'm gonna make a masculine teen bedroom. So first of all, I'm just gonna put in some dark blue walls. That is just like the paint on the walls. And that is the first thing that I can remember as a small child where I saw like the big old difference. Because in Norway, where I live, everybody had white wooden walls. So when I saw all of them plaster walls with the different colors, I was just like, why can't I have that? You know, but right. Oh, also a thing that I feel like is very, very American is the built-in closets with these doors exactly. But that's gonna take up the whole space for the bathroom. Oh, yikes. Okay, well, I gotta do some makeovers here. So what if you take the wall over here, put the closet in there, and then go like boop, and then the bathroom can be over there. I mean, sure, why not? Good enough for now. We have a lot of doors, but can't do anything about that. All right, and then for the furniture. And I am going to put in this bed. And I don't know why, but each time I see that bed, I'm just like, that is an American bed. But maybe we can have it. Oh, yeah. You know what? Yes. I'm going to do that with the sports logo on it because it's going to be a sport bedroom representing their favorite American football team with also the matching nighttime table and the matching desk. And then on the nighttime table, I found this little taxi. I feel like that's very American, a yellow taxi. And then for the nighttime lamp, what if you do the UFO? Because I feel like each time I hear about them UFOs, it happens in the US. So you're gonna get that one. But then for the desk over here, what computer are we gonna have? You know what? I'm gonna put in this one because a lot of streamers are from the US. And then I'm gonna put in some cereal because listen, when I went to the US, I saw the cereal aisle and I was, I mean, my flabber was gasted. Because cereal is not really a thing in Norway. Like sometimes kids eat it, but it's not really a thing. So when I saw the cereal aisle, I had no words. I was astounded. So I'm gonna put in some cereal. And then we can also put in the rose and, you know what, some trophies. There you go. And then we can also have the baseball bat with the bowling pin. Because you guys love bowling. I don't, you know. And then for all the posters, we gotta put in some American posters. What can we do? Cowboys. I gotta put in something for the cowboys. Like that one. We can do that. Sure. Ooh. And then also these triangles. The only time I've seen those triangles, it is in the US of A. And also a pom-pom because of the cheerleaders. And then this one. Boom shamalam. Goodness gracious me. Well, and by the way, a fun fact, in Norway, we have a saying where we say helt Texas. As in Texas, which means when something is crazy, like a situation is chaotic crazy, you know, we say helt Texas. So for example, if you're asking somebody, how was work today? And it was a really crazy, chaotic day, the other person can then answer with helt Texas. And that's a full sentence, full stop. But with that was the USA bedroom. The very sporty teen bedroom. Hey-de-do-de-do. Great. And you know what? Now we're gonna move on to the primary bedroom. So let's spin away for that. Ooh, Japan. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be good. Japan for the primary bedroom. I'm here for it. Right. So, Japan, it is located in East Asia. Their national flower, they have no official national flower, but they are known for the cherry blossom, the sakura, and their national animal, they have no official animal, but they are known for the koi fish and the green pheasant. And Japan is known for the food, the sushi, the ramen, the wagyu beef, and Japan is also known for the anime, the manga, the Nintendo, and also Mount Fuji, ancient history, tea ceremonies, traditional crafts like origami, and also a lot of stationery stuff. Now you know. This is a big old bedroom. I have to say it's a big old bedroom. Hold on. And I kind of want to do something cool. So if I just plop in a bed in the middle right here. Ooh, okay. I know what I want to do. I want to put up some walls. One right there and one over here. Because number one, I want to put in a lot of cool stuff. But also number two, we can make it even more Japanese-ified with these sliding doors. And I think that's going to be kind of cool. And then we can also put in some tatami mats in a pattern. And I know that there are specific patterns for these mats. But today, we're just going to rock with it. What if we do something like so? Sure. And also for the other rooms. And by the way, for the color theme, I'm gonna go with some light because of the sun. Yeah, we need some sun today. And yet again, very stereotypical. But that's what we're doing today. Oh, by the way, what if we change out the door with this door? That is a beautiful door. I mean, that's gonna cause some problems with this room, but that's a good door. I am feeling it. I'm here for it. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can go with this door for this room because that's gonna be the bathroom and I have no idea what stuff is gonna be. And this is gonna be the closet and we don't really need that much stuff in the closet, so I think that that is okay. We're gonna keep that. All right. Well, yeah. Now for the furniture. And for the furniture, I am first of all going to put in a painting. I know which painting, but can I find a painting? Oh my gosh, where is it? Oh, there it is. With the cherry blossom. Oh, this is such a stereotypical room. But that's what we're doing today. All right. That's what we're doing today. And then maybe also, by the end of the bed, we can put in an ottoman. And I gotta find an ottoman that fits this Zen style. What about this one? It takes up too little space, huh? What about this one? I mean, that's a very uncomfortable ottoman. But it kind of fits in, doesn't it? Okay, we can have that one. With the bonsai tree, the cherry blossom bonsai tree. I want that in real life. If anybody knows where to get that tree, I need it. Oh, but also this plant over here. I don't know if that is Japanese, but it looks very Japanese to me. I got the feels. And then over to this room over here, I think that we're gonna have a little tea ceremony moment. A shitty version of the tea ceremony moment. So I'm gonna put in some poofs, some teeny tiny ones. And then we can also put in a table, but oh, okay, I gotta size that down. We don't have that much space. Oh, yikes me. And then on that table, we're of course gonna put in the tea. Just like so. I mean, I think in an actual tea ceremony moment, you would be sitting on the ground, not on poofs. But it looked nice with the poofs, okay? It just looked nice with the poofs. And then underneath the shelf, what if we put up this one for the tea corner? And what else we got? We got these little ones, the white spirit doll. Now I'm not really sure what this is used for, but now it's in the tea room. So ooh. And then on the other side of the room, we could have a bookshelf. How about that? So we could just plop in this one. And I think on this bookshelf, we can put in some books for the manga and also some gaming machines for the Nintendo and the technology with also some stationery and whatnot. Just sort of like so. Put on a lot of stuff. And I even put in the semi-capsules because Japan has a lot of those little knickety-knacks, you know? Great mates. And then for over in this room over here, what can we do? What can we do? You know what? I want to have a little moment over here. And I think that this moment over here can be like a meditation corner. And also put in some nature vibes. So what if we put in the sand circles? I'm just doing stuff right now. And also change up the walls a little bit. And then. Ooh, what we gonna do? Okay, you know what? Let's put in the spring water feature. Like so. And then behind that, we can put in some plants. Ooh, with also the meditation pillows. Like so. And that is kind of a cute moment, isn't it? I like that little nook. And then put over here, maybe we can squeeze in a desk over here. Because they do like their arts and crafts. So can we squeeze in a teeny tiny desk like so? And then on that desk, ooh. What if you put in the paper mache? No, the paper thingy. The one from Adventure Awaits. This one. Paper crafting kit. Because with the paper crafting kit, you can make origami. In origami, Japan, hello, we're gonna do that. And then we can also put up some little paper crafts, some wood books, a little panda maybe. You know what, yeah. Oh, and then on the wall, hold on. On the wall, we are gonna put up some origami stuff. Like the origami swan, and maybe the llama. Yes, that's a cute moment. I like that. Our paper crafting corner. And you know what? That was indeed the Japanese primary bedroom. With the meditation corner, the crafting corner, the bed moment, with some plants, the tea ceremony moment, and the bookshelf. All up in an order. And what shall we move on to now? Oh no, I forgot about this bathroom. Oh, okay, well, oopsie doopsie do, all right, you know what? Let's do this bathroom, I guess, because I forgot about that bathroom. Oh, and we are going to spin away for the bathroom. Who's it gonna be? Oh, that's gonna be Mexico. Mexico bathroom. And you know what? That's kind of funny because the US, Mexico, they're right next to each other. And that was kind of funny, wasn't it? All right, so Mexico, it is located in North America. The national flower is the dahlia. The national animal is the golden eagle. And Mexico is known for the deserts, the jungles, mountains, coastlines, Frida Kahlo, the Day of the Dead, or, and I'm sorry, Dia de los Muertos, Chapa Best, and also the Cancun, mariachi bands. They're also known for the ancient ruins. And they're also known for the tacos, guacamole, spicy foods, etc. And tequila. Well, hey ho, toodaloo. Let's make our Mexican bathroom. And you know what? I think for this bathroom, I'm gonna go with something orange and a tealy aqua color. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the tiles. And that is a very fancy toilet. I want that toilet. I've seen this type of toilet so many times now. Is there a story behind that toilet? Can I also buy this toilet? I really want that toilet. That's amazing. But alright, let's start it all off with some orange tile walls. And then we can also put it in the matching flooring. And then for the sink and stuff. And what sink are we gonna go for? Or maybe this one. I feel like this one is a good... Oh yeah, I couldn't even finish my sentence. In this color, I am feeling the vibe. I felt it in my bones. We don't have a matching toilet though, which is kind of sad. But for the shower, maybe we can go for this one. Ooh, yeah, that has a tiny vibe that we saw. You maybe do that. And then, you know what? You know what I'm kind of thinking? That we could have above the toilet? We could have the sugar skulls. Because listen, because of the Day of the Dead. All right, we gonna have that above the toilet. Okay, that is very beautiful. And then on the other side of the bathroom, we are gonna put up our towels, sort of like so. And then I think above the towels, we can have some shelves. But I want these shelves to be spectacular. Oh, what about this one? Do we have that in a good color? Oh, I couldn't finish my sentence again. That is a good color. So if you just size them down a little bit and plop them on, like so. Kind of like that, yeah? And then we just put up some stuff on that. Like some shower knickety knacks. And maybe also some flowers. And then the national flower was a dahlia. Do we have a dahlia? We have this one. The dahlia and begonia bouquet. I mean, if you just look past the begonia, that is a really good bouquet. And now it's gone. Right. But now it's here again, so everything's good. And maybe we can also put up this lady. The Katrina doll. Looking good, girl. Looking good. Ooh, and then maybe on the top shelf, we are going to put up a collection of the axolotls. Because Mexico axolotls, I mean, hello. They are going to be up there. Just like so. The whole gang-a-lang. The whole gang-a-lang is here. And then maybe we can put Frida Kahlo on the wall. And who can be Frida today? Who can that be? Does anyone here look like Frida? What about this one? Oh, you know what? That lady right there kinda looks like Frida in some way. Ta-ta. And that's our girl with this guitar. Why that's in the bathroom? Nobody really knows why. But that was the Mexican bathroom, and I love this bathroom so much. That is a fun bathroom. We got the skulls, we got the axolotls, and we even got Frida. You know, that was good. I love this bathroom, and I kind of want this bathroom as my own bathroom. But you know what? Good and good. We are moving on, and we're gonna move on to the walk-in closet. So let's spin away. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, Sweden. Right. So Sweden is in Europe, the Northern Europe, the Nordics, Scandinavia, that's where it's at. And then the national flower is the small bluebell. And the national animal, they have no official national animal, but they like the Eurasian elk. Good. Good for you. But they're also known for IKEA, Volvo, and music like ABBA and Avicii. And they're also known for the Nobel Prize ceremonies and fika and meatballs. And they're also known for holding the world record of most wars with another country. And that country is Denmark. So... look at Sweden go. And you know what? What are we going to do about this closet? You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this closet into IKEA. Oh, okay. That's just how it's going to be up in here. And for the IKEA closet, we of course need the IKEA closet. So we're of course going to put in this in the plain old white with the whole clothing organizers. Boom, boom, bap. And then we can also have some over here as well. There's space for that. That's good. Come on, click on. Just so like so. And then we of course need to put some clothes in there with also some boxes, and you're gonna get some yellow and blue boxes. There's maybe also some shoes. Yeah. Just nice. Very nice. Oh, okay. What more can we do for them? I mean, we can put up some music stuff since you're known for that music. So this can be Avicii. With some vinyls. That can be ABBA. Oh, and by the way, this can be Sarah Larsson. Ta-ta! Your music corner. And then maybe in this corner we can have a chair for the precious fika moment. And fika basically means to have like a little coffee break, a little cake break, break and they had to make a thing of it. So there you go. But also, this painting on the wall. I don't know why, but that just gives off the IKEA vibes, doesn't it? So I'm just gonna plop it on there. Good. And that, my friends, that was the Sweden closet. Looking great, Sweden. Looking great. And by the way, if you don't like how I treat Sweden sometimes, or most of the times, all the times, then you should just see what the Danish people and the Finnish people are saying about Sweden. I'm just saying, we're not the worst ones. Mwah. Anyways, that was the closet of Sweden, aka my biggest enemy, and sadly my greatest ally. And now we're moving on to the bathroom. So let's spin for that. And we are spinning away. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Norway. Oh, suck on that, Sweden. Oh, I never felt so alive. It's gonna be Norway. I can't believe that happened. And by the way, why is Iran and Iraq so huge? Don't know. But we got Norway. Woody-doody-doo. All right, Norway. It is also located in Europe, in Scandinavia. And we have no official flower. And I don't know which one is the unofficial one. It is the bergfrue or rössling. All right. Now we know. But for the national animal, we also have no national animal. We haven't come that far, I guess. But the national animal is oftentimes seen as the moose, the lion, and also some bird and a polar bear. Okay. But anyways, Norway is also known for the fjords, the glaciers, the mountains, the northern lights, the midnight sun, or the pitch black winter. Goodness me. But we're also known for the winter sports. We have won the most Olympic winter medals ever. Just putting that out there. And we're also known for the Vikings. Same with Sweden, but we don't care about Sweden right now. And we also have a penguin in our national army. Just throwing that out there. And we're also known for trolls and scary folklore. And also Edvard Grieg and Edvard Munch. Apparently every single person we have is called Edvard. And now you know. And something you might not know is that Norway is also the birthplace of Kahoot. So you're welcome for that one. And we're also the birthplace of Hygge, that the Danish people stole from us and created a whole marketing scheme around that. And that is not the first time they've stolen something from us. They've also stolen Greenland and Iceland and the Faroe Islands from us too. And by the way, since we're on it, we also lost Shetland and the Orkney Islands to Scotland. And not because of a war or anything, but I think the king in the olden days used those islands for a down payment for a wedding or something. And then Scotland just never gave those islands back. We also lost the Hebrides and the Isle of Man to Scotland too. Man, we have lost a lot. But you know what we have not lost yet? The Bouvet Island, which is an island that has no people, no nothing, just penguins. So at least we got that going on for us. Anyways, let's make this bathroom. And for this bathroom, you know what? I'm gonna go all out with this bathroom because we are at that point in the video where everything just goes downhill. So I'm gonna go with a dark and moody fairy tale vibe with some wooden flooring. Ooh, and then this area, that can be the shower area. And in the shower area, I'm gonna make it all stone to represent the mountains with some dark, mossy walls. Like so. Oh, beautiful. And let's see. Let's put in the shower. And I'm gonna put in this one because that is the most normal shower, to have one of those shower heads that you can take down with the shower glass. And maybe right here we can have a little seat, a woodsy seat with a flower on it. And the towels over here. And maybe we can have some more towels over there. I don't know why we have so many towels, but apparently we do. Very dry people. Oh, but also this one. because we are very nature people. We do the mountaineering. And then over here, I'm gonna put in the washing machine because that's what you would usually see in somebody's bathroom, the washing machine, which makes sense because you wash yourself, you wash your clothes, hey ho, on you go. And also no shoes in the house. No. And by the way, I have a question for the ones who usually wear shoes inside of the home. I have a question, like an actual question, and that is, when do you take your shoes off? Like, do you take your shoes off before you go to sleep? Or I'm curious. I feel like I need to know. So if you do know, hit me up in them comments. When do you take your shoes off? Because I need to know. Oh, but then last but not least, we gotta have the king above the toilet. That's also a thing that some people do, especially in cabins. In like the utedoen, you put the king above the toilet, and not for the nefarious reason. We love our king, but it's just a thing you do. Maybe it's comforting. I don't know. But also for the midnight sun, gotta put up a light. And I have no lights over here to represent the darkness. Yeah, and that was the Norwegian bathroom. And oh wow, me, that is a bathroom. 80-o, whoa. And what room do we have left? Oh, we have the last and final room that is not actually a room, but it is the courtyard. So let's spin away for that now. And it's gotta be South Africa. Hey. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's actually perfect. I like that. All right. South Africa. It is located in South Africa. Surprise. And, right. And their national flower is the king protea. And their national animal is the springbok, which is really, really ironic because we have had so many countries now that has the lion as their national animal. And these countries does not actually have a lion in their country. And when we finally get a country that actually has a lions, they don't have that as a national animal. What is going on here? Anyways, South Africa, they're known for the wildlife and the safaris, of course. They're also known for the Table Mountain, Nelson Mandela, diamonds and gold, and many cultures and languages, rugby, cricket, and football. Oh, and also penguins. I like that. And much, much more. Good. Let's make it as a courtyard. And let's see. Where am I going to put these couches? Ooh, maybe I'm going to have them like so, on an angle. Because it would be kind of awkward to have the couches in front of the doorway, you know? Okay, so we're going to go like that. Sort of like so. But before we do that, I thought of something that could be kind of cool, could be kind of fun. And the thing that I'm going to do is that I am going to put up some fences in each and every corner. And in those corners, we are going to have a planting movement to represent the nature and the wildlife. And my game crashed. Well, how beautiful. Thankfully, I saved though. But, awkward. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. All right, we are back. And as I said, I'm gonna put some flowers in these corners. Just some great old bushing flowers. Just sort of like that. And then I think in this little bushing moment, I really want to put down one of these grotto cascades. If I can make it work though. Kind of maybe sort of like so. You know what? Yeah, I think that is a great moment. Great addition. And then, now hear me out. I want to put some animals in the bushing moment to represent the wildlife. So we can have a giraffe. And what more animals do we have? Ooh, oh my gosh. I actually, for the life of me, can't find any African animals. What can we do? I mean, we have a hippo. I mean, that's good enough. That can be over here. But what's that? That's perfect, actually. Just sort of like so, chilling in there. What more do we have? I mean, oh, we have an elephant. Hey ho. You're going in there. Throw beauty that one. And then for the last one, my goodness me. A chicken? No. A llama? No. Pig? No. We do. I want to put in a lion. We have that one. That is not a lion. I think that's a dog. You know what? We're going to pretend that is a lion. And we're going to put that right in there. Wow. What a great moment. I like that. I don't care what you think. That is a great moment. And now let's put the actual furniture in. And for the furniture, we need some great old couches. And unfortunately, we don't really have any like South African couches. But what I do know that we have is some other couches, if I can ever find them. Or maybe that one. If we just go, with this one. Kind of liking that. We can put that over here with also some matching chairs and also some pillows. Whoa! And then in the middle, we can put down a coffee table with also maybe this rug. Could maybe work. And I even put down a little elephant teapot that is sinking into the table. Okay, I gotta fix that. But what else can we do? South Africa was also known for gold and diamonds. Ooh. What if we put down some bars of gold? Just right underneath the chair. And then for the diamond, where can we put that? You know what? What if we put the diamond on top of the giraffe head? Like a little crown. Or a big old crown. That's art, isn't it? That's art. With also some baskets. Just right along here. With also these lights made out of gold. And maybe these pictures. I mean, this is inspired by West Africa, but we gotta do what we gotta do. All right. And boobity bobbity boom. The South African courtyard. Oh, that is magical. Look at this. Look at that giraffe and the lion, a beautiful elephant, and the hippo. That is a courtyard. And you know what that means? That means that this whole house is done. Which also means that it's time for a house tour. And welcome to the house tour, where we first will meet the English hallway in the great old grammar core vibe. We got the bar moment. At this moment, the monarchy is also here. The radiators. This kind of scary hallway. And the phone box. Hey! And if you step on into here, we have the Cabo Verde guest bedroom, which is so cozy. This reminds me of vacation with the narwhal. Many attempts of recreating the manatee was in this room. Yeah. Anyways, we also have The Scottish bathroom. Whoa, whoa. With the Loch Ness Monster. Again, I'm sorry, but it had to be done. And then in here, we had the teen bedroom, which was the USA, with the closet and everything. And then if you go in here, ooh, we had the Mexico bathroom with Frida on the wall. We got the axolotls. This is a vibe. An actual vibe. I love it. And then what we got over here? Oh. We have the Brazil activity room with the dance floor, the carnival, Copacabana, I don't know, and the football field. Oh my gosh! One of the trophies is gone. I'm gonna place it up again, I promise you. But is that a bad omen? I don't know. Anyways, moving on further, we have the Japanese primary bedroom with the crafting corner, the Zen meditation corner, the actual bedroom part, and also the tea nook, the tea ceremony nook, and the bookshelf. Oh, what a bedroom. And what do we have in here? Oh, yeah. The Norwegian bathroom. Then what more can I say? That was the bathroom with the scary shower. That is a mood. That is a vibe. And then over here, what do we have in here? Oh yeah, the Sweden. I did so bad on this closet. I was just in the mood. And I'm not even gonna apologize. Okay? Not even gonna apologize. Because over here, we have the South African courtyard. With the greatest moment of all. The lion, the elephant, the hippo, and the giraffe. The 4 nations. All gathered here to have a little tea moment. And we can also see the creepy snowman in the back there. Or the Sandman. Oh, this room. Yep, that was Australia. Okay, well, you know what? What a wonderful house. And here's a little overview. The second floor, and what we did last time, the first floor, with the courtyard, of course. And oh me, oh my, what a great old time we had. And now it's time for the outro. And this is the outro. Welcome. If you want to download this house for some reason, it is up on my gallery. And my gallery ID is JustNoraGaming. Woohoo! And if you also want to see more of me, you also can. I have my second channel where I do stuff, and also my Twitch channel where I also do stuff, but live someday. And don't forget to like, subscribe as well, because it really does help me out. So thank you. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye! Oh, that was really loud. Oh!